What's going on, team? It's your coach, your mentor, Crypto Cliff, here with the ladies of the BBA. What's going on, ladies? How y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight?
We are doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Could you go ahead and introduce yourself for the people in the back?
Well, my name is Jasmine Branford. I am the CEO of Bring Your Story Home. I'm a publisher and now a day trader, thanks to BBA.
Nice, nice. All right. Anyone else? Anyone else want to introduce yourself and actually speak to the people today? All right. Then we got the other lady. All right, here we go.
Hi, this is Andrea Grimaldi. I am a mentee of Cliff. I've been working with him now for a little over, I guess, about 6 months, working on day trading. A beginner. I'm still working, but it's working, but I'm still working it.
Hey,
Right.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's all that
Same.
matters. That we're still working. All right, we got Casey on the line. Casey, you want to speak to the people?
Sure. Can you hear me? Because I'm on my I'm not sure if you can hear me.
We can hear you.
I've
Yeah.
been okay. So I've done the one-on-one with Cliff, and I've done a couple of courses with Cliff, and now I'm actually I took his trading course, an 8-week course, and I'm doing that right now. So somewhat new, but not really new
All right,
to the
that's what's up.
BBA.
That's what's up. So I like to one of the reasons why I wanted to do the Empower Her course. I'm doing a series of courses over the summer. I'm doing the Empower Her course first, the Empower Her Millionaire Mindset, Wealth Building, Recession Proof course first. And I came up with that name to really, really show the importance of building wealth and building financial structure so that you can recession proof yourself in today's society. Everything right now is going to hell. We see that the inflation rate is going to hell. We see Trump is actually in office and he's driving the markets down. So I want each one of you, you can tell us something that's important to you. What made you want to be a part of the BBA, and how is the BBA helping you grow financial freedom?
So for me, the highlight moment for me was um having a serious conversation with my husband, realizing like, okay, we got all this money sitting in the savings and we have nothing to show for it. Like our money is not doing anything for us. So just knowing, plugging into your one-on-one courses and knowing how the dollar is not really making any money, is like it's losing its value, and we just having money sitting here. I'm like, why are we not making our money work for us? Because my husband's not retired. So what can we do to retire our family? And we've seen people in the community who's been able to retire from their jobs by making their income work for them. So for me, it was just a highlight moment of having my money sitting in the bank, not gaining any interest, instead of tapping in, learning how to make my income work for me so we can have a solid plan when it comes to retirement for our family.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Anyone else want to answer that question? What has being a BBA member taught you about, just being financially free?
I just saw it as a way as not having to work for anybody. That's what I want to do. I want to be my own boss and work on my own terms
Mhm.
and just do whatever I want to do when I want to do it and not be confined to a job. So that's why I'm really here with BBA.
Absolutely. Hey, financial freedom is definitely a must, especially if you want to just be free and be able to just to go about. It's a lot of things and a lot of different experiences in life that we can all experience. And if you're financially free, you can move on your own accordance. All right. Miss Andrea, what about you? What made you want to become a BBA member? What about financial freedom really, really intrigues you?
Well, I didn't know a lot about investing, and the more I learned, the more I wanted to know. And once I got connected with you, and you gave me so much information, I'm searching for more. So I'm always trying to learn, and I'm trying to retire. I want more money, basically. And the BBA has presented a lot of things especially as far as trading, because that's really what I think I'm more interested in when I get on the BBA, because a lot of stuff I get from you and a lot of information comes on the BBA. But I tell you what, man, my connection to you have opened my eyes to a lot of things. So I'm interested in a lot of things right now, and I appreciate that. I mean, I'm very grateful for all of that. It's been definitely been worth the ride. Okay, and I'm still riding. I ain't done. I got a lot more to do.
No, absolutely, absolutely. We appreciate y'all. We definitely appreciate y'all being members of the BBA, and always, striving for greatness, because that's what it's about. It's all about building a legacy for yourself, not only for yourself, but the future generations of you. Right. So, next question: what does legacy mean to you? What does building a legacy really, really mean to you? A lot of people are living for the right now. The right now, what's happening right now? What can I do right now? The vacation I can go on right now. But the word legacy is something that is rarely, very rarely spoken of, especially in our communities. So what does legacy mean to you?
So legacy for me just simply means giving my family a stepping stool, not just for the right now, my kids, but my kids, just having that extra stepping stool to go after what they want, and money no longer being an issue. Like, there's people out here, they have problems, but money is not one of them. And I know for me, I'm tired of that being a major problem in my family down for generations. So legacy for me is like really breaking those generational curses to where you're gonna run into some problems, but let's solve this money problem. Like, let's stop complaining and losing family members and having mental illness travel because of finances. Like, I want to break the curse of finances for many generations. That's what legacy mean to me.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Okay. Next, do you have anyone want to answer that? Want to rebuttal to that? Definitely a great answer. What does legacy mean to you?
Well, I think for me, I didn't even consider the word because I didn't think it was possible, really, to just leave money to my family because it just wasn't happening in my life. So now it means a lot. I mean, if I could do that, that's major because that's not something that's ever been on my list to do. And now I can even talk to my family about doing it, just based on the knowledge of finances I have now. So yeah, it means a lot. And if I'm able to do that, that would just be awesome in my life. So yeah.
Absolutely. That's one of the reasons that I actually started everything that I've started back in 2010, late 2010, late 2010, early 2011. It was all about looking at, at the time, my oldest daughter, and saying, what could I do to make her life a lot more different than my life is right now? And when my two twin girls came, I was like, what can I do to make all of their lives a lot more grand than my life was? Not saying that I had a terrible life. I grew up rougher than they did, but my kids don't know anything about a struggle. They don't know about poverty. They don't know about food stamps. They don't know about living in the projects. They don't know about any of that stuff. And it's because of the structure that I formed around them with that word legacy. Legacy is supposed to live on, something that lives on past your own existence, right? So that's exactly what we plan on doing when we do the Empower Her Wealth Building Recession Proof course. It's all about allowing you to build a legacy for your family, for your children, for your children's children, for your nieces, your nephews, if you don't have children, because everyone can eat off of the fruit from the seeds that you plant today, tomorrow. All right?
Absolutely.
Now, when it comes down to business structure, I know we talk about trading all the time. They see the screenshots. Hell, I was up 1,000% today on that God's play. Yeah, man, listen, that was a quick.
That's my new friend. I hope it played like that a lot.
Yes, I mean that was a quick 10,000% until a $10,000 gain off of what, 3 hours? God's play. But yeah, so we talk about trading all the time. We talk about investing all the time. People like to know the difference between trading and actually investing. There's two big, huge main differences. When we dive into trading, most of the time we talk about the crypto futures markets. How has the crypto futures markets changed your viewpoint on trading the market?
So for me, I come from the Forex market. Lost a lot of money in that market, but I had some good days in that market too. And I remember you kept saying, Jasmine, like, the futures market is not as volatile. It's not as volatile. Like, it's just not as volatile. So I was just like, I'm gonna get over there when I get over there. I've made more profits with futures than I have with crypto. And the interest, like, just knowing, like, so today, the God's play for me, I've always admired how y'all would drop these plays over at 100%, 200%. In Forex, I don't see that a lot. They say, hey, just focus on growing your account 1 or 2% a day, 3% a day, 4% a day. When I got a part of BBA, I'm like, well, why these people over here dropping 200%, 300%? So I'm like, I need to get over there. I want 100% gain. And literally today, while I was in my stories, my husband was like, how much you up now? And I'm like, 80%, 90%. I said, wait a minute. I said, today I just hit over 100% in my account. So this, for me, community is everything, but the futures market has really taught me, like, look, you can really gain interest on your income every day with consistency. And Cliff beat us in the head with that every day, just having the discipline to wake up every day and jump in the market. And that's just been my focus. And I've been seeing a lot of growth with just being consistent in what you're teaching us.
Consistency, consistency, consistency. It's the number one key to the game. I had a beginner today. I actually dove into the market and she made $5,000 the first time. She jumped in the same time I jumped in. I told her, listen, guys is running, get into this entry-level play. She got in on that play. I didn't tell her to put 500 in, of course, but she put 500 in and she made a quick $5,000.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. A quick 5,000% gain. That's just how fast the market can move in this market. So that Friday, this is the way the structure is going to be broken down for the 30th. May the 30th, the Empower Her Wealth Building Recession Proof Women's Conference. This is the first time we're doing this in the BBA. Hopefully this won't be the last time. But that conference is a 3-day conference. It's virtual. We start Friday night, we're going in on crypto futures. I don't care if it takes us to 12 o'clock that night. We're going in. We're starting at 7 and we're diving in, setting up accounts. This is a very beginner-free course, very beginner-free conference. Setting up accounts, how to set up your account, how to properly fund your account, how to start scalping the market, day trading the market, and swing trading the market. We're going in. That Saturday morning at 10 a.m., we're going to learn how to build a proper portfolio, how to add assets to that portfolio, and how to properly manage your portfolio. That Sunday, we're going into all business. What's the best business to grow? What's the best business to start? Should you start an LLC versus an S Corp or a C Corp? Right? Business management skills. Even to the point to where you can become an author. Jasmine, you're a published author, right?
Absolutely. That's part of legacy, y'all.
That's part of legacy. One of my reasons for even writing books, I've written 42 at this point, but one of my reasons for writing books was always that I wanted something to have my name on it that would live long past my own death. No matter what I'm doing, that book has Clifton O'Neill on it, right? So that's something that you can dive into, how to build a proper structured business. So it's all about legacy. It's all about legacy. It's all about wealth building, and it's all about becoming recession proof and building that network around you. All right, team. So let me know. Let the people know where they can find you. Definitely let them know the importance of that. We already let them know the importance of legacy, but let them know how important it is for them to dive into a course like this, because this may be the last time we do this type of course.
KC, Andrea, y'all want to take it away before I do? Because I'll take it away.
You can go ahead.
So I'm encouraging a lot of women to really invest into this event, simply because this is not another event, because I see a lot of coaches do this. This is not another event where you're just coming in and listening, right? This is not another event where you get in charge $1,000, $2,000, just come and sit and listen. This is an event where it's done with you. This is a done with you event where Cliff is literally walking you through setting things up. Like, you really shouldn't have any questions once you leave this event. And you heard today how he gave one person a play on that God's play and she made $5,000. So just by you being in the right place in the right time, we'll invest on entertainment all day. We'll go drop $1,000 on Beyonce. But I'm asking for y'all to really dive into investing into yourself and securing your legacy, simply because this can literally change your life. If you ever thought about wanting to retire, if you ever thought about wanting to leave your job and you trying to figure out what is the next plan, and you that person who keep waking up in the middle of the night saying, God, what's my next plan? Invest into this event, because you're going to an event that's giving you a solid game plan that can be beneficial long-term and short-term, just by being in the right place at the right time. So I truly believe anybody who invests into the event will get their income back. simply because they're plugging into a person that's going to do it with you that weekend for 3 days straight. There's somebody who get profits every day. So plug in for 3 days and already have you have it in the back of your mind. I'm coming to this event to profit, to get some gains for 3 days straight. So y'all should be there.
Absolutely. Listen, I'm capping it off at 100 people. We getting ready to kind of constrict the way we do our courses. So we starting to really hone us down on how many people we teach. So I'm capping it off at 100 people at the BBA with the BBA. BBA joining into this course, diving into this course, because you're learning from people, mentors who do this on a consistent basis daily. We don't have regular jobs. We don't have jobs. This is our job. We trade. I've been a full-time investor since 2011. It's time to get it. Point blank, period. So, ladies, I appreciate y'all for jumping on. We got a lot of things happening in the BBA, a lot of events coming up. For instance, this is the first event. The next event will be the Free Kids event. That's happening in July. We will be teaching your children how to day trade for free, but only for Blockchain Bureau Academy members. That's it. And then we have the men's event, which I'm not even gonna mention that one yet because it might piss the ladies off.
Right.
Yeah, we have the men's events coming up in August. So we have a lot of things happening, a lot of moves to be made. Please hit us up, hit me up. The link to sign up will be in the bio. We are doing the $100 deposit until the end of this week. After Friday, the $100 deposit will no longer be a thing. You have to pay the entire price up front. So you can pay $100 right now to hold your slot, and you pay the remaining before the 30th. All right. Any words before we leave out today, ladies?
Y'all share this video. For those who's watching the replay, just comment replay. That way we know you at least have interest in wanting to plug into Cliff. You may not be able to make it to the event, but let's say you want information for the future, just comment replay for him. So that way he know to give you the information. And for anybody who see this video, just share it. Share it with another woman who's just looking for more ways to provide for her children, provide for herself, and just gain her empowerment back by tapping into the future and securing their finances, their financial future.
Absolutely. Let's get it, team. Peace.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you.